where this program also comes in. The program, if you check what I've said, the expertise of the two institutions, you can actually see how that will make manufacturing very attractive. And I'll break them down. I'll explain. Manufacturing is attractive in countries like China, Japan, and countries that are well established in manufacturing. And the reason for that is because of price competitiveness in raw materials, in energy provision, in logistics, and all of that. So you have reasonable logistics efficiency, you have low raw material costs or adequacy of raw materials, meaning that you do not go out spending foreign exchange to go look for raw materials. And then you have energy. Now, we control the raw material end of some of these desiderata, very important elements. And for us, we can make manufacturing efforts more profitable. In fact, the interest is about profitability. So if you drop the cost of operations, it enhances the profitability and creates more incentive for people to venture into manufacturing. Let's take for example, you is a young boy, a youth cultivating cassava or bringing out cassava. You can turn cassava into fufu. That gives you small. That's the lucrativeness will be just marginal. But with added expertise, you can turn cassava into pharmaceutical starch. What this training will do for us, for instance, number one is to bring in this expertise, which means you can extend the frontiers of value creation. So just like that young person who, rather than now turning cassava into fufu, and then losing all the benefits of sorbitol, losing all the benefits of pharmaceutical starch, which brings in by far more value, he ends up with smaller income, which might not provide incentives that compete with what the incentives that being in skits will do. However, if he's able to turn this cassava into sorbitol, he doesn't need to go into skits. All he needs to do is to scale up, because he'll make more money doing that than being in skit production.